Hello everyone, and welcome back to our series where we are the Unholy Horde here in Norland. And in the last episode we were attacking Ugrad, but we had a little bit of an issue with Kelton's squad not wanting to actually fully assemble and head out. But apparently just reloading the save fixed that, so I didn't even have to worry about it. And they are now on their way, so they are going to Ugrad now, and it's going to take them about 8 hours. So that's actually pretty good, thanks to the military logistics book that we now have. And as you can see, it happened slowly and then all at once. Our peasantry has really, rebounded since all of the losses that we had due to the issue with food that we had. And so now we actually have some extra jobs. And I think what we're gonna do, I'm thinking that we go for lumber. We're going to need the lumber to create coal and all of that sorts of things. So we are going to create another lumber mill, and we may even want to think about moving these to try and get maybe some of the lumber that's over here. Or, I mean, I guess over here still has a good amount. Yeah, and then we would probably want to go and hit the north side. So actually, we're gonna move this out maybe a little bit, maybe right here, and then we're going to move this one here, and we have two more right here as well. We'll just put these something like this. I don't want to put this one here because it'll probably knock over that tree. So I guess here. And then we're going to make a little bit more roads. We have 1,300 in gold right now, so I'm not really too worried. Okay, so that's a nice bit of roads for them to get to the actual lumber mills, but also to get over to the trees fairly quickly as well. I can also probably even do more roads going in this direction, and we might end up doing that just to get them back and forth a little bit more quickly. But at the moment, I think this is okay. I want to save up the money to recover all these bushes so that our herbalists are able to get to them all in time. Okay, now since we actually have the room here, I'm going to go ahead and place down a alchemy lab just to fill up this space, and probably another herbalist as well. We do need the more jobs anyways. We're going to place it down one so I don't knock over that bush that's there. That's probably fine. It does kind of waste a little bit of space, but I'm not too worried about it. And we will also build first on this mine, get that built up so we can start getting the iron. I don't even know what's going on. I guess one of these prisoners was trying to escape, maybe? Did not work out too well for him, though. Okay, so we are here at Ugrad, and funny thing, the bandits that we had bribed actually just attacked Ugrad right before we got here. And I think they had like 8 or so soldiers, and now they are down to 3. So perfect timing, but at the same time, I probably should make sure that those actually go through before we get there. It worked out, but in this case, it did. But in the future, we do want to make sure that they actually do get those bribed attacks off before we attack. Either way, Ugrad is super weak, and it looks like these bandits are at Vasna as well. So we may be able to go straight from Ugrad over to Vasna, take them right out. And then we're going to have to think about Lakria, and they are quite powerful. So hopefully they get some sort of bandit camp there. Otherwise, we'll just have to build up our forces and actually attack them solo. But either way, let's jump on in. And since there are not many soldiers here, probably not going to be anything that difficult. But let's keep our fingers crossed, because as you know, these walls can make all the difference. And there are actually more than 3 of them anyways. There are 3 here and 2 on this tower, so those numbers were kind of a lie. Let's go ahead and burn down these walls before anything, though. Actually going kind of slow as far as the walls go. I'm a little worried now. What the heck just happened to Kelton's force? His entire force just died in like 2 volleys. That doesn't even make any sense at all. Are they all dead? No, they're sleeping from exhaustion. Oh no. Well, you guys could try sleeping in the future. That would very much be good. Let's hope Kelton does not die. He's not bleeding, yeah, he still has his armor, so he actually should be okay. Let's go ahead and speed things along to get this fire dealt with. And now they're all just running away. Why are you running through the fire? Well, that wasn't smart of them. Okay, speed up again. Okay, let's get in there. And we're actually going to have Voynadar take out these towers if he can make it over there before he gets drawn into this skirmish. Seems to be working. Okay, good. Just so we can start to take out these towers a little bit, you know, on better time. And get over here now. Okay, so I thought that that entire squad just died, but luckily they only actually fell asleep from exhaustion. But that is still a little worrisome, because if that's going to happen, then do we want to go straight for Vastna with only 40 soldiers? Let's see exactly how this looks. They're down to 1. Okay, well that answers that question. Hopefully it is actually down to 1 and not like a 10-soldier defense that says that it's only 1, but we'll see. Okay, and we've arrived here at Vastna, so let's run on in. It says 1 on tower and none on leg, so it's just the commander, of course. And that seems to be correct this time. Okay, that's good to know. Maybe I just read the number before wrong. Maybe I read 3. It was actually an 8. I am not too sure. That would make a lot of sense, actually. Either way, let's burn down these walls. And I'm just going to speed through this part this time. Okay, and we are through the gates now. Kelton is leading the charge this time, which is good. All of his soldiers were pretty useless in that last battle. Come on, hit the tower. Alright, and he goes down basically instantly. Okay. So there we go. 2 more cities taken down right here at pretty much the start of the episode, and we will have to deal with these guys eventually, but I think they're going to pretty much be one of our last cities that we deal with, just because I don't want to connect right here just to attack this. I would rather start taking out Kenna here and just moving all the way through, sweeping through to getting to this Western Kingdom, which seems to be holding up pretty good, by the way. Yeah. They were quite powerful, and I thought they were going to start having some rebellions or something, but it has not actually happened yet. So we're going to get back home now, and actually, there's nothing we can really burn over there. Yeah, this is the only unfortunate thing, is now that we've taken out all these cities, there are actually no villages that we can really burn except for Lakria's. And they have 28 soldiers, so I kind of want to see, what does it say our success is? 64, so yes, we would lose like this entire army most likely attacking them. We're gonna have to see if we can't find some way. I guess we'll just wait for a bandit camp, bribe it, and then we'll just kind of see what their defense is going to look like after that, and then we're going to have to just, you know, we're just gonna have to attack it at some point. I'm not going to worry too much about losing soldiers. Okay, so we actually unlocked our temple, and as you can see here, it is absolutely gorgeous. This is from the new art that they have added, and I think it just looks absolutely fantastic with all that stone and everything like that. And we're going to place probably 3 of them. Yeah, because we need definitely at least the 2, but we also need it for the prisoners, I believe, and our lords, so yeah, we're going to need 3 of them. And we'll set these 2 building first. Going to take a lot of lumber, so we are actually, now that this tree got taken out, we're going to place another lumber mill, and I think we're going to place another one, but maybe not yet. We're going to wait until these trees get taken out, and we're going to set this to build first as well. Actually, we should probably tick it off here and then reset it. I think this resets the priority, but I'm not totally sure. Okay, and then, yeah, so we're going to place another one here once these trees get knocked down, I think, and then we'll have 18 people working on gathering wood for us. That's probably going to get through our forest pretty quickly, but hopefully they will last. Okay, so we have our mine finished, and we're going to upgrade this straight away, and we're not going to set it to build first, though. We probably don't need to worry about priorities either. We have 45 peasants and no extra workplaces, so we're all good as far as workers finally go. And of course, we do have all these prisoners. So I'm right now, I did move over basically all of our management. So Senricor is going to do these lumber mills. We're going to have Philomona up here in the top part of our production. Polima can take care of all this stuff, and then Kelton is taking care of these fields. Now, as for Sediaman, he only really needs to take care of probably this one herbalist. He's not a very good manager, so we're just going to set Kelton actually to these two fields as well. Tornet we could place on some things, but honestly, there's no real point. I think this is all sectioned off nicely. Okay, our first temple has been built, and as you might expect, we are going to be building more roads just to really cover our movement over there, which is going to be quite a bit of a commute. But if we have roads just leading to everywhere, then that commute will be no more. So we're going to just do that really quick. Okay, so that ended up being a little bit more expensive than I expected. As you can see, we are down to 232. I don't really want to get rid of any roads that are anywhere, though, if I can help it. I guess we'll just have to take out more of the herbalist ones for now, because honestly, the herbs we have more than we can really even store. Not just yet, but we are getting pretty close anyways. So we're just gonna get back about 150 gold. We should be fine as far as money. I guess we can also get rid of this little section that's underneath the temple. There we go. And that gets us back to our 500 or so gold that we usually like to have, so that's all good. And we do have a temple now, so we can go ahead and get rid of this altar. And we will... Wait, can't be demolished? Okay. Because Bro Sean is doing a sermon here, apparently. Okay, I guess you can't get rid of that anymore. Or maybe we need to have all of our temples first. It's a little bit of a weird looking incline. Okay, well anyways. Now on our last little note here, there is no new bandit camp for the Lacria, so I guess we're going to have to maybe just think about attacking them. They have 30 soldiers, so if we continue to let them get more powerful, it's just going to get more difficult. But we really don't have the numbers just yet, so that's going to be something we're going to have to figure out. We can't bribe, so is there anything that we could do maybe on Dark Deeds? Probably not. I don't imagine that this is going to work. 52% if we send Kelton. Or we could, of course, send a messenger. Okay, and then that could assassinate their ruler. But I don't see how that really helps us. Maybe it'll give the army debuff for doing that? I'm actually not sure if it will. It should, in theory. 52% is really not that powerful, though, and it could just waste the money, so I'm not too sure about it. But either way, that's probably going to be it for this episode, so we will be dealing with Lacria in the next episode one way or the other. And as always, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.